Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Sky Village. I'm Brian. Sky Village is a Let's Play series in a superflat world. It is in a extreme hills biome, which means there's no naturally occurring villages here. And the goal of this Let's Play is to actually repopulate this world using zombie villagers, cured zombie villagers. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a village up here in this exposed mine shaft. And the ultimate goal is to both build a village as well as a working golem farm. If I can achieve both of those, then I will consider this thing a successful Let's Play series. So far we've done a fair bit. We've created our transport system for ourselves, our item transport system over there, and we've made our first trip to the Nether. And we did so because of what I want to do today. Normally, I create a fancy storage system when I do a Let's Play series, or even just a game of any kind, a single player game or anything. I usually build a fancy storage system for myself, and I'm not going to do so this time. I'm just going to do this pile of chests. I'm going for this kind of ruined castle, ruined wall theme, and I'm just going to do a pile of chests over here, and that's how my storage system. But I am going to add something a little fancier to it. I'm going to add what is being called the Auto Smelter 9000 on the Social Blade server. Originally, this concept was put forth by a friend of mine, Inkaholic, and his channel is the DMI channel. I'm not sure if he actually invented this system or if he saw it somewhere else, but it's a fairly straightforward system. I made a few changes to the one that is on his channel. I simplified it a little bit. I removed some of the circuitry, and I've cut down what you require in order to build it. But the reason why I'm adding that system to this game is because it uses a fair number of the features from this update, and I'd like to show them to you. So we're going to start off by building a comparator, and a comparator is I actually need some smooth stone. I think I have some downstairs. I hope I have some downstairs. I do. Okay, we're going to be building a comparator, and the comparator is going to be used to measure the amount of items in a storage container. That's what we're using it for in this situation. It actually has a number of uses. So that is the recipe for a comparator. I'm just going to snap it in place now. Okay, so we're going to be building our system right here, and we're going to have 3 chests. All it's going to be showing here, 3 chests. And we're going to have to put a block on top right here too. And I think I'll just toss let me see, what do I have? Oh, cracked cobble. Toss that right here. So we're going to be putting I've got 2 of them side by side. We need that cracked cobble there as well. We're going to be coming up to here. So our 3 chests will go along here, and we're going to go underneath right now, and we will take a look. I've already got a walkway in place. It's going to go right there. Okay, good. And I already marked it where I was cutting it out with a piece of wool. So I think we're all set. I can remove that now. Okay. So this is where our system is going to go, and we're gonna put our this system is basically an automated furnace, and that automated furnace is going to go right there, and we want it to be facing outwards. I don't know if this matters, but I don't want to take a chance. Now, a furnace has it's a multi-storage area. It has an output. It has 2 inputs. It has one for the fuel and one for the material. That is a dropper. And one for the final output. So we're going to be able to attach a number of hoppers to it. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this, just so you guys could see how this system works. Okay. I'm not sure if it matters the facing. I don't think it does, but I don't want to take a chance. So that's not the way I want it to face. It honestly probably doesn't matter. Don't go over the edge. It probably doesn't matter, but you never know. Okay, one more try, and if it doesn't, we'll try it there. Good. Okay, so that is our first location, and what we're going to do is we're going to attach a hopper to the side of this. Make sure nothing's coming after me. Good. We're going to attach a hopper to the side of that system right there, and we're going to attach it right like that. Now this first hopper is going to be used to, I can remove these now. This first hopper is going to be used to feed the fuel into the side of that chamber. Now next thing we're going to do is we're going to build a dropper chain. And let me put that in there. Exactly the same way we did for our item transportation system. So 1 and then shift and jump 2, and we're going to add 3. We're going to add 3 of them, just like that. Now on top of this, we're going to add 3 chests. Actually, we're going to have to add a couple more things first. First thing we're going to add is we're going to add another hopper, and it's going to go right on here. It's just to bring this up level. 1 there, and 1 on top of here to feed our unsmelted goods in. Now, we're going to add 3 chests on top. We need 1 trap chest, and we're going to need 2 regular chests. How we're doing it, you can do the opposite. You can do 2 trapped and 1 regular, doesn't matter. So I'm going to add one regular chest here, 1 regular chest here, and a trap chest in the middle. Like so. So this first chest is where we're going to be putting our fuel. The second chest is going to be our goods to smelt, and this third chest will contain all of our final products. So now we just got to add our redstone at the bottom. It's a very, very easy build. It's used on the Social Blade server because on that server it's a townie system and you need money to buy land. And a lot of people smelt cobble into stone brick and into smooth stone and then stone brick, and that actually supplies a lot of cash. Our last hopper is going right down here in the bottom, like that. And that final one is going to be used to remove the finished goods out of the furnace and put them into this dropper right here. And the last thing we got to do is we got to figure out how. I'm going to need the one there. Actually, I'll put this in place. How much is in this chest? Now, every time anything comes in this chest, we want to immediately move it up the chain, and that's going to prevent anything from getting stuck in this hopper chain. And we're going to do that with the comparator. Now, the comparator will send out a signal depending on how much, a different signal depending on how much is in any storage item. So, in its default mode, if I just say, let me just go like this. If I say, if I go right here and I add actually I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to add it right there. In the default mode, it will charge one unit in front of it. So if I go through and I add, do I have any? Yeah, good, I do. If I go through and I add a torch here, whenever anything comes in here, it will automatically charge this. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to add it right on top because it works the same way as one there and one there. It works exactly the same way as a repeater. So it's going to charge this block. Okay, and we're going to then power. Whoop, we're going to do that. We're going to do that, and then on top we have to go up top and add it. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of redstone, and the redstone is going to go right like this, like that. Okay, that is our system set up. It's a very, very easy setup. The original design has a timer attached to it, much like my item chain that I built, but it's unnecessary because the furnace itself creates a natural pause. We're just going to go up here. We have to add one more redstone torch right here under this, right here, and that's going to charge our last one. I could probably even just use a piece of redstone, but we will use a torch just for the heck of it. Alright, just like that. And then on top of that, we're going to toss our hiding block, which is this guy. Now, if I've done this right, I just ticked. Sorry, I made a loud ticking noise in your ear. If I've done this properly, I should be able to add my fuel here, as I mentioned. So we're going to add some coal, and it should start being pulled out right away. On this side, I'm going to add 15 iron, and I'm going to add, it's not being pulled out. Oh, because I have the thing open, and I'm going to add 3 of those. Let's see. Yeah. As long as that's open, it's sending a redstone signal, and it cuts off the hopper. The hopper will not work if there's a redstone, if there's a signal going to it. But right now it should be filling up. If we go down underneath, and I want to do this quickly because it's turning night. If we go underneath, we should see that everything is turned on and operational. Here we can see my furnace. My furnace is turned on and operational. And we should see that go tick tick. There. So that just fired. Now if we go back here, we're going to go back up to the top where it's safe and well lit. If we go back up here and we look in this last chest now, we are now collecting our goods. So that's how the system works. It works really well. It's very, very easy to use. It's very easy to do. You saw how quickly. Nothing shows from now on. I can just and the benefit of this is that I can fill these chests with I can fill this chest with either coal or blaze rods or anything like that, and I can fill this other chest with fill it completely with things I want to smelt, and I can walk away, and it'll just keep going, keep going, keep going until I have goods in here. So that is the Smelter 9000. As I mentioned, original design was by, I'm assuming original design was by the DMI channel on the Social Blade server, and this one here has been modified from his. It uses less resources, a fair number of less resources, a lot less redstone. So if you guys are interested, try it out in your world. It's actually a great help. I really enjoy it, and I think I'm going to add this to all my worlds from now on. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 4. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 4 of Sky Village. My name is Brian. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. If there's something you'd like to see or something you'd like me to do in this series, then please let me know in the comments. And lastly, if you are watching my series for the first time and haven't done so yet, please subscribe. I do a lot of great videos, I do a lot of redstone builds, and a lot of interesting stuff, so subscribe. Thank you very much, everybody, and have yourselves a great night.